Hello everybody, this is Colleen channel. I am going through some of my stuff here. This is a millimeter. This is a RAM pod. And the K2. This is Ghosty's K2. So, this will pick up interference of anything higher than that orange light. Well, let me turn it on for you. See? Right now it's nothing's here. But if I move to like over here, you'll see it's going up. See how it works? It goes up. So you know, right now it's on yellow. There's nothing here. That's your EMF. So, that's Ghosty's K2 there. Now the Camrich. This is the Camrich. We're gonna do this review because I'm witnessing on some people's live streams and people who investigate they're not using their equipment the correct way. I'm not no fool. I'm not experiencing the paranormal or anything like that. But this is the Camrich. Now there's a button right here. You press it 5 times and it'll... Watch this. 1, 2, 3, 4. I kind of go fast. Now it is steady. Now it's calibrate. See? I got it right in there to the RAM pod. It's not going off. It's right by this millimeter. That's not sending it off. So, it got only 3 lights. I calibrated it. I put it over here. Nothing. Nothing. It's all green light. So you gotta press this button multiple times and it'll calibrate. I'm going to turn that one off. Now, this right here, usually I always put it on and just leave it. Now, that's the only thing I leave that alone for. Oops. And there's buttons right down there. I don't touch any of those because I don't want to mess up anything. So that's that. 1.1. See, it's pretty high in a certain spot of this area. That just because whatever's underneath here is making it go high. I could set it right on this thing here, the little mini fridge, and it'll go up. Now if I go over here, this is 0.2, 1.4 right here, 1.9, 2.2, 2.3, 2.1. See you guys? I could put it right there, and then it's just like that. Now I can move it. 3. So I know something's behind this wall to make it go up. See, there's all that stuff there, but it's see. That's because I'm pointing this that way where the shush. I know it's bedtime. I think that's because my fan's moving. So, it's off right now. This device here I like. It'll tell you the temperature and everything else. Now, this bad boy right here, you guys. This one, people are, how I say it, using this device the wrong way. How I know they're doing it wrong way? All they did is this. I'm gonna turn this thing over. Yeah, I broke the antenna set on this thing, so I broke it. I might later on get a new one as soon as I get back to working and get everything organized. Now, underneath here is that red button there. I'm witnessing on most people's channels. Now, I'm not no expert or anything like that, but people do is they just turned it on, just like this, and just leave it. No, you do not just turn it on and leave it. You do is, there's this red button down here, okay? Oh, I just pressed a button. You press that button right there, right where my thumb is, okay? You press that button to reset it. I just reset mine. Now there are few things on top here. I'm gonna get it. Alright, not so blurry. Okay? There's buttons here. Alright? There are buttons right there. So if I want zero out everything just like that and have it still works. Yes, it still works. Doesn't matter I got the antenna or not. It still works. Normally that might have to come close to the device to turn it go off. But there are buttons on top. Again, eyewitness people are, I'm going to show you this. This is not how you do paranormal. Okay? And I'm going to show you what they do. And I am the witness of this too. Alright? Now, I am going to show you. Alright? All they did is this little button here. I'm going to turn on my light here. Show you this button. There's this little button on the bottom. All they did is turn it on and go like that. Tell me who is the very paranormal person will do that. Alright? Who in the right mind I'm gonna tell you. Yeah, I'm touching it. See? I'm touching it. I could go like this, I could go like this, touch everything around it, and it'll still go off. Right? Right. But who in the right mind just gonna sit there? Let's say I'm this YouTuber, okay? All she did is turn it on and leave it. Just turn it on and leave it. Just like that. And then this person like, well, is there any spirits here? Make this device go off. Okay. That's easy catch. With me, any real person will press this button right here, recalibrate it, and then say, is there any spirits here? Do you like to mess around devices? Can you just touch this device? See, I'm touching it. I'm touching this. Alright? I see a lot of people make that mistake. They just turn it on and leave it and think, oh, it's paranormal. Be honest, it's not paranormal if you just turn on the device and leave it go. You have to calibrate it. And only one way to calibrate it, okay, that's just me, is I'm going to shut it off and do it again. See, there's 0, temperature 0, RAM pod 0, and range. I could press range, or I could press 0 out everything, restart this. There's temperature, you could press temperature. There's RAM pod range, you could press that. You could press RAM pod to 0, you could press that. But I always turn it on, press this red button, hold it for a little bit, and let the spirit does the work. I'm not no professional paranormal. I am not no ghost sinking or anything like that. But it's kind of odd that I've been watching people's videos and all they do is just turn it on and leave it. There's a red button that you're supposed to be pressed when you turn it on to calibrate it. And then I could always do 0 out this, range it, and then 0 out the temp. That's how you do it. See, I'm touching it, it's going off. Now, yes, the antenna, I broke the antenna when I set on this darn thing. Someone told me, be careful not to set on it and break the antenna. Well, I broke it, and now I press all 3 buttons. Now it's all zeroed out. So if anything do come by, touch it. At least I know it's actually something here. Just turn it on and leave it. It's not going to do anything. Unless you're in a very haunted place. Or the spirits like to mess around with it. Either way. But like I said, I am not no paranormal guru. I have to call it the guru. But it's weird how people just, oh, we're just gonna turn it on and not calibrated it or put it all on zeros after you turn it on. So, now my question for the viewers and the people that are in the paranormal, am I right or am I wrong? That's the question I give to you guys. Because it seems like most people, they just turn it on and leave it and think, oh, it's the paranormal. No, there is a, yeah, that's me. I could go like this, put it back on there. I'm touching it myself. If you guys haven't noticed, I am touching it. Not the spirit world. And I am not near that. I'm messing around the camera. Okay. Now, I have to say, sometimes I do that to myself. I'll just sit there and press this button right here to turn it off, turn it on, and just leave it. And like, oh, it's the paranormal. It's touching it. Oh, it's going off. No. There's a red button down here. You press that. And then press all 3 buttons to calibrate it back to normal. And if anything does go through it, touch it, make noise out of it, then you know it's paranormal. Just turn it off and then turn it back on. What's that gonna do? Nothing. They got sitting there for hours on end and not have once a spirit touch it. See, this is me. I'm touching it. See, my hand's in the camera. See? Okay, that could be berry shortage. That is a berry, you guys. It's going dead. Some odd reason. Okay. 0, 0, 0. Alright. That's weird. Let's let's recalibrate it. See, I'm recalibrating it with the red button underneath. Okay. Now I got the antenna on it, so it might be the antenna or the berry that's going dead on it. I'm just hoping it's that and nothing else. Now I have this ball. See, I'm touching it. That's me. I'm touching it. See, I got a flash up light bulb. You have to shake it to turn it on. Is there any spirits here willing to communicate? I got a device on this counter. Can you make that device go off? To let us know you're here? Let us know that I'm not going crazy? So, yes. So, I witnessed people just turn that RAM pod on and say, okay, it's paranormal. No. There's buttons on top you gotta zero it out. There's a red button underneath that you press when you turn it on to calibrate it. find my lighter. Wherever my lighter went. So yes, that's how you calibrate those RAM pods. I don't know how much is that true, but I think I'm doing it the correct way. As soon as you turn it on, you press that red button, you zero out everything, and then get it going. You don't sit there and just turn it on and leave it. I think I'm right on that one. So do you know what these devices? Now if you see this red light turn to blue, it means that something cold is near the device. And I witnessed that once go cold once. Ever since then it stayed red. And I know which person that had it turn blue on them. So you don't sit there and just turn it on and leave it on a counter like this or on a table and say, is there any spirits here willing to communicate? Can you touch this RAM pod? And then all of a sudden it starts going off. Okay, you didn't calibrate it to the environment. So that means that that device is faulty. Now, I know I'm going to have a lot of people say, no. It'll do it on its own. It'll calibrate on its own. Blah, 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 blah. Unless you don't hit that red button underneath that darn RAM pod, then you're not calibrating it correctly. It means it's false readings. Unless you hit those buttons on top and the red button, or the red button underneath, and then those buttons on top, then, excuse my burping, then I will say, okay, that's legit. That's legit. That's legit. See, with me, because I had this device, and I know what I did wrong, is I didn't calibrate it with the red button underneath, or these buttons on top. You just don't go and just turn it on and just put it somewhere and say, okay, it's a spirit. Or, oh, okay, this place is totally haunted. No. The red button is for calibrating it. You turn it on, you hit that red button for a few seconds, let it go, put your device somewhere, and leave it. And see if you got actually evidence that you had something hit that device. I'm sorry. Any real paranormal people will say you gotta calibrate it first before you actually use it. And just simple. Soon you turn on the device, you hit that red button for a few seconds, let it go, put it on surface, any surface, and let it do its course. So, this will be my recap, my review on paranormal equipment that I have. So if you liked this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. See ya!